Hey guys, so I've got another NYX look for you, and it's kind of an 80s springy vibe. I want to go more springy, but I mean, when you mix yellow and pink, you're gonna get an 80s vibe as well, which is fine because it rocked. You know what? The 80s were pretty awesome. I was born in the 80s. Not gonna really say anything else on that one. But yeah, so this is the look. I apologize. The video is so long. Like I said, I'll be having more videos coming up soon. It's getting nicer weather, so when it comes to winter, I'm just not. I don't really do much, so I don't bother vlogging, and just things have been kind of a shit show lately. So I just don't really have much inspiration, and then stuff happened and stuff and things, and yeah. So, anyways, to the video. We'll have another video soon. Okay, so as usual, I've done my brows, and can I just point out like how amazing some people are when they walk around with like literally nothing else done, just their brows, and you're just like, and they look good, and I look like I'm not put together because I don't know. Personally, I think I look not put together. Anyways, so I am starting with this yellow, and that's going on the lid. So I do have a brush on hand, because I do remember, if you guys remember, I mentioned in my last video, this palette does have fallout. So, you know what, I think it might be just a lot easier for me to pat instead of swiping. Yeah, there we go. So I want to really build up the color in the front and the inner eye and the middle. I don't know why I keep doing that. Make sure this really gets up to the top of the lid. Really close. What I'm doing is I'm going really close to the orbital bone. You know, I feel like this eye I might have to add some of this yellow later, but that's fine. And if you're like me and you have like pink undertones of your skin, then you're really hesitant on using anything yellow, because it used incorrectly, it can be a total disaster, and it can make your skin look so washed out, and it's ridiculous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this, I'm gonna go into like this peachy shade, and I'm just gonna use this as a transition color. So that's going to go above the yellow and just kind of round it. I'm just going to I'm just using this as a transition color because I feel like the pink I'm going to do is just going to make it look, it's just going to look so much better if I do it this way. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this pink. That's right above the yellow. Ooh, this is going to be really nice. So this is going to go more so in the corner. But I'm going to blend it through and up. Where do I have it? You know what? I'm going to blend it out a little bit because I'm going to have it more. I do want it kind of in the inner corner of my eye, but not just more or less. So it's, I don't want it to just stop in the part way across my eye. Okay. feel like this is like a mixture of a springy / 80s look. But I'm really digging this mix. Ugh, I love it. So I'm gonna have to change what I'm gonna do for my highlight, just because it's gonna a lot better. I do want to blend it a little bit more here, so it looks a little, it's looking a little faded, a tad. I just gotta make sure this is even. And that yellow, like I figured, is looking a little faded now. Maybe I should have done the yellow last. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have done the yellow last now. Oh well. Take my brush, take out the fallout. So I'm actually holding my brush, kind of turning it into a fan, so it can get really into the really under eye. Actually, you know what? I have a part of my eye that's not gonna work. The fallout doesn't really bother me because it's not huge, like it's not a huge amount. So I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just gonna do a touch of white under my eye just because it does open. I mean, a nude is better, but I personally like the look of the white on my skin tone when I'm doing a bright eye look. So I'm just gonna go into my Sweet Peach palette, my Sweet Peach palette, and just into this white peach for a brow highlight. Perfect. And now I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do eyeliner first, and then we're gonna contour and blush this up. So, like in my last video, I'm using my NYX Epic Liner. It's a felt tip, and it's amazing. Now, if you really wanted to punch this color up, I mean, you can use a yellow liner. I know you guys can't hear this, but there's a small child screaming next door. I don't know what happened, but now she's screaming bloody murder. I think she's having a bit of a temper tantrum. Oh well, it happens, you know, kids. It's gonna be the sound of my house at some point soon, so. Okay, so I personally like to do so yeah, if you want to really punch it up, I mean, you can use like a yellow liner. The NYX I really like the NYX Vivid Brights. This is in Vivid Halo in the yellow. I use this in my Applejack tutorial, so you guys know how it looks. And I can't get back. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna go into Hoola, which I think I mentioned before, this is not exactly, I don't actually have the proper contour color to my skin tone, okay? Now, before you ask why, it's because the contours I have were from sets. So I didn't really get a choice on what color. Or else I would have gone with a Hoola Light, personally. So, see? So this is why I use two brushes. I use one to apply and the other one to blend. So I just kind of blend like back and forth and a bit down as well. Or in circles. But under my chin, I just go back and forth. I personally do not contour my nose or anywhere else, just my cheeks and my jawline, just more or less so everything looks balanced, and that does not look balanced. There we go. Now, this is probably one of my favorite combinations. So I'm going to go into Rockateur. And that's going mostly at the back part of your cheekbone. On my skin tone, this gives a lot of depth. On the cheekbone. And then I'm going to go into Dandelion. And this will give me that pop of color, and I'm lightly dusting it. So I just go more on the apples of my cheeks on that one. Now, original plan was I was going to use some luster drops, but I feel like this is a really light look, so I'm going to go into Benefit's Girl Meets Pearl. And I just personally dot it on my cheeks. I take my ring finger. And there we go. And that's how I contour and highlight. So I'm just going to go into some Full Lash Bloom from CoverGirl. I don't know. Yeah, CoverGirl. I personally prefer a silicone tip, like mascara wand. When I'm doing when it comes to mascara, just because I find that the other ones, like the ones that are like this. I don't know, I personally find they shed a lot and they grab actual eyelash hairs, and my eyelashes I've had my eyelashes get yanked out by those, so it doesn't always happen. That's what I personally look for in a mascara. So I just put a little bit on my bottom lash and finish it up with a two lip colors. One's from NYX, which I believe I've used in a video before. And it's the NYX Lip Lingerie. This is in Baby Doll. Kind of the edges that I don't want. And then I'm going to go into MAC Boy Bait, which I've had forever. Just give it a nice nude gloss. And that's our look, and that's look 2 with the I Love You So Mochi palette. This palette, seriously, I can go with so many looks. I'm really impressed by it. I mean, even though it has fallout, I don't care. But it's the look. Kind of an 80s springy vibe. But see you guys in the next video.